maintain its leadership position in the highly competitive telecommunications industry, Aliant recognized the need to achieve peak efficiencies in every phase of its operations to enable ongoing growth in Atlantic Canada.
Well, it's very important for us to continually look for ways to increase productivity. The only way we can get better in the eyes of our customers is if we keep improving the way we serve them, and when we serve them better, we reduce our costs.
Initially, Xerox Global Services optimized Aliant's office infrastructure. Next, Xerox streamlined Aliant's printing operations to increase productivity. Then Xerox Global Services helped Aliant re-engineer its customer bill, the document that plays a critical role in the company's cash flow, one of its most important assets.
We had been receiving feedback from customers that our bill was confusing, difficult to read, not customer-friendly, and we realized it was time to make a big change.
Lack of clarity led to improper and late payments from customers, along with high call center volume.
From our perspective, we need to be able to answer questions very quickly with customers and not go searching through our databases to find that information.
Xerox Global Services also took over production of the much-improved customer bill. Lean Six Sigma played a big role in every aspect of the project, from winning the deal to delivering on the promise.
Six Sigma is about delivering quality product every time in an effective way. So when we were able to show Aliant that with Lean Six Sigma discipline, we could ensure them that the bills would always be delivered right, that we'd always get the right bills in the right envelopes, that we would deliver on the SLAs, and we had a process to measure that. That was of significant value.
Think about it from the customer's viewpoint. You've got your major source of revenue generation, your bill, right, on how you collect your cash at the end of the day, that you're entrusting to a partner. And I don't think they would make a decision like that lightly.
However, before Xerox Global Services could take over production, it faced a major logistical challenge.
We had the challenge of moving existing equipment from a basement facility in order to get it onto a flat truck to move to a different province to the new bill print installation.
Essentially, they were taking their entire production bill print operation and turning off the lights on a Friday afternoon, and their expectation is that a 4-hour drive away, they were going to flick the lights back on here Monday morning and be able to produce bills. So you can imagine the team was pretty anxious. Business continued as usual on Monday, and they didn't even notice a difference. I think that's really high accolades for the team, and I can't imagine a better compliment, frankly, from a customer.
Lean Six Sigma tools like spaghetti mapping also help the team design the new outsourced print production facility for maximum efficiency.
They use a tool called spaghetti mapping, where they basically take the floor layout, they drop on all the production equipment, and they look at the flow from station to station, from the time it comes into the loading dock, to the time the material is prepared or stored, to the time it's put into the machines, where the output goes, where the insertion happens, and then where it goes back into the mail stream. So all of those steps, when you're dealing with the number of bills that Aliant is talking about producing, it's not a trivial task. And a small saving of a few minutes or a few seconds with every pallet of paper ends up having a huge economic impact.
Customers today are looking for, efficiencies. They're in a competitive marketplace. They're looking at processes that they themselves believe they're not expert on. They're looking for expert contribution, and they're expecting to get value from that. So they're really looking for not only what can we do to improve the quality of the service, but how can we impact their return to their shareholder in the form of cost savings and greater efficiencies.
Once the redesigned bills were in production, classic Lean Six Sigma metrics were used to evaluate Xerox performance.
What we actually did is we negotiated the number of defects allowed per million as part of the service level agreement. A defect would be anything like a bill that needed to be reprinted, a bill that was incorrect, a bill that had the wrong address on it, a bill that may have been damaged during print and stuffing into envelopes. And so the client really was using a quality metric in a service level agreement, to my knowledge, for the first time. And that's one of the keys of Lean Six Sigma, of course, is to drive business through use of metrics.
The second key performance metric was another Lean Six Sigma standard.
Their current supplier, or their previous supplier rather, was returning bills around in 46 hours from a receipt of a print file. We committed to the customer that we could turn those same files around in a period of 32 hours.
Anything that allows the customer to collect cash more successfully, with fewer bill debates, fewer errors, more timely entrance into the mail stream, and more timely payment, that makes the customer very happy. Lean Six Sigma is all about driving defects down, reducing variability. The tools within Lean Six Sigma enable that. Right now, we're celebrating, Lean Six Sigma project success.
Earning the opportunity, expertly managing a nerve-wracking transition, designing print production for maximum efficiency, and delivering continuous measurable improvements, Lean Six Sigma played a key role in the Xerox success story at Aliant.
They allowed us to take over their bill print operation, and it's driving breakthrough results.
That our billing inquiries have dropped over 30%, which has been tremendous in terms of our productivity. It not only saves time for us, it saves time for our customers.
Customer has an extremely high perception of Lean Six Sigma. They've seen the proof. They want more of it.
Xerox is a strategic partner to our business.
There's an increasing appetite for Lean Six Sigma because everybody is out for better results in their organization. I've never introduced it to a customer yet that they haven't said, wow, tell me more about it. I think the future's bright for Lean Six Sigma.